Hello there everyone, and welcome back to Shogun 2 Fall of the Samurai with the Scramble for the Far East mod. Last time around we took on the Americans and we had quite a large battle against them. We were able to defeat them and then move on to take Surunga from them. Since then we've marched on and I've done quite a few... I've set up so I've got quite a few things going on. Let's go over them real quick before we get into the meat and potatoes of this episode. So we took Surunga last time. Since then I've actually marched up my army up here north, and I noticed that Kai didn't actually have a proper garrison, or they didn't have any extra garrison, so I've been laying siege to them, and it's an outer assault, so we're just gonna go ahead and take that from the Prussians. Oh, I should mention here as well, if that didn't happen last episode. I don't think it did, actually. The Prussians have declared war on us again. They did not declare war on the 10-turn mark. They... 12 turns, I believe it was, after the peace treaty was signed in between the two of us. They went ahead and declared war on us. I'm gonna hide this unit out here. I'm a little bit worried. Even a 1-star guy like this could definitely, you know, assassinate like a... This is a 5-star general. Could still be able to assassinate a guy like this, which is kind of bullshit. But anyways, and we got copper, which is good. A nice resource. Then if we go further north, I have got my geisha tracking this big troop of Prussians, which, I mean, of all the places they're going, they seem to be taking the longest route possible to actually get to one of my towns, given that they're going through here. Now, if they would be able to conceal their approach to here, it would be quite a bit of a surprise for me if it turned up that armies were coming down here, coming up here, splitting my advance here, basically cutting off these two railway junctions, enabling me not to be able to send any troops this way. But right now they're just standing there, and we are, let's see, we are 4 turns. If they move at maximum speed through here, they might be able to reach at least this town, I think, within 4 turns. Probably not. They're probably going to sit there for quite a while and slowly move through here. So they'll probably suffer quite a bit of winter attrition before they even reach any kind of force. So I'm not entirely sure why they didn't go here, or... Because the thing was, they moved to the railway line here, so I was thinking they were going to jump here and then march to here. But I don't know what they're doing. Then further to the north, we've got this incursion, where the army from the south is moving in to attack here, and over here the AI decided, rather than attack me, move to either side and just kind of move into the forest there. This guy is trying an ambush, and this guy's just standing here. So looking at this, I think we'll attack this one first because this one's weaker. We also have this small force turning up. And there's quite a few forces coming from the north, actually, marching down. But I'm sure I'll be able to take this pretty easily. If I'm able to get these guys to actually stand and fight. So I'm gonna move up my forces here. And with the general that was raised from the ranks. Okay, so we force those guys away. I wonder if the army that I bring here is strong enough to be able to outer-assault. Possibly a little bit questionable there. So we'll hold off on that one. Definitely could go ahead and attack here, but first I want to do something even further north. So I've been actually, what I've really would jumping through and doing so many turns was because I've got my fleet and I've been able to transport my 2 elite armies up to here. So we're actually kind of ready to hopefully release the French out of the grasp of these guys.
Would like to bring both forces here
But I think I should be able to out-resolve this. Probably best actually to wait until both forces turn up. So we have all of them. I neglected to take any cannons, just because I thought they're probably gonna have huge forts here like everywhere else. Kind of forgot that these guys are not European powers. And just because everywhere else I've gone, there's the massive castles, massive ports and so on. Here, there wasn't that case. So I probably, even with the shitty guns with basically no elevation whatsoever, I could have definitely been able to fire down a .2 fort. And even now with the troops I have, I'm pretty sure I'd be able to overwhelm this little garrison. Although I think out-resolve would have probably killed them further. But here is where the French start. So hopefully I'll be able to raise them. Otherwise, we'll figure something out. So what we're gonna do today then is... Now I have the choice here. Now... It's more important, I think, to take towns. We could definitely crush this army, which would be nice. But at the same time, I really want to go down and take over this. Because the more area I control, which the enemy is in, I mean, winter is coming soon, so we'll be able to inflict quite a lot of winter attrition. But I guess we'll see about attacking here. Okay, so they pull away. That's just good, because further they go, the easier it'll be to kill them. Maybe would I risk splitting the forces and having one of my force, the bigger one, this one is the one I'm more worried about, I'm pretty sure I would be able to defeat them, but they're a bit stronger. I guess we'll attack here first. Oh, this one's also out to resolve. I mean, they've stand no chance whatsoever. Like, I'll be surprised if I lose any troops here. And still 500. Able to take 2 shitty 6-pounders from them. Not something that I want. Now we're out of moves for this guy. And this one on his own wouldn't be able to strike. But what I could do is I could bring this one all the way down here. And then I would add a substantial amount of troops which would push us in favor here. Which I do think would make this a good out-resolve as well, because I have 11,000 troops, roughly, against the defenders. Ooh, but it's rushing down a lot. I still lost 2,000 men. Damn, what? 3 units of Cossacks were killed. Well, if you charge the walls, no wonder they're gonna die. We took that, and my general gained a star. I can make this Sendai Republic. I can make them a vassal. I don't see why. I have no interest in the Sendai Republic. Gonna go ahead and repair that. And cavalry school to replace those cavalry, but I can get them at other places. I need a police station up here, so we're gonna tear that down. And we're gonna see what... I always like the retrainers. One Clausewitz on war, plus command in all situation. Or Charles Albert Duquesque. Is 5 reloading skill for rifle-armed troops. I don't know how that works within the mod. So we'll just go with one Clausewitz. 5% or 5 points extra in reload rate would be really good. But I'm not entirely sure these guys are classed as carrying rifles. This troop lost quite a lot of troops, so it would be nice if they would be in here to get the replenishment. Oh no, what I'll do is I'll move the general out. And the general will be sitting on this army, so that one gets replenishment as well. And then I can move some troops over to this. That'll be nice. So, quite a lot of outer assaults here. That is going to change though, I'm pretty sure. So, with that, we were able to take 2 provinces. Damn, I make 8,000 up here? That's a lot. That's nice. So we gained 8,000 up there. And we gained 3,000 down. Nice. Let's go ahead and end turn. Or am I forgetting something? Oh yeah, there's another thing going on here. A naval battle. Now I want to open up trade with a faction down here. And I've got 11 ironclads. Possibly that the Dutch would join in, but basically firewood. It's quite a large force here, and I'm pretty sure they've got those Kickapoo class ships. So I'm wondering if I would be able to quickly steam in and attack them, or if we're just gonna have to wait. Then there was the fleet up here. Yeah. We might have to wait with this one down here. Would be nicer to have the enemy attack us, because, of course, our ships can fire in all directions except backwards. The Americans can only fire on the sides, so if they were attacking us and they would have to steam towards us, they wouldn't be able to put their guns against us, and I could quickly close the distance, hopefully, as they were moving forward, and attack them, especially if they're moving in like a straight column up with their ships. My spy, go ahead and figure out what's up here. Are they building another army up here? No, there's nothing up here. 6,000, almost 7,000 out of that. That's great. Let's go ahead and end turn and see if we can't find a battle we can play. Army distracted. Up here. Garrison attempted. Enemy military advisor executed. Over here. Great. And we have a military doctrine academy in the central provision. And a bookstore. Good. I still have quite the force here. The general was killed, assassinated, I imagine. We got this force right here with this to follow up. I don't think the enemy would be attacking here, so it might be... Where is this guy going? He is not going to where we thought he might be going. Also, you should leave and you should kill him. Let's go ahead and see if there aren't more territories we can take from the Prussians. Ah, look at that. As I move up here, we've got the faction leader. And a lot of Prussian troops. We need to send quite a lot of these troops up to join us. We'll join with this force together with the general. We'll march out to meet them if in fact they are moving the way I think they are. Let's go ahead and check just so there's no American forces moving here. No, they've got nothing over here. I could easily march forward through there as well. This is a Prussian province, so no Americans are coming. That's good to know. So we'll just concentrate on the Prussians. Oh, if that's the speed in which they're moving this army, they're definitely going to be stuck here in wintertime and die. Prussians are bypassing. They are not interested at all in, fighting us. Let's kill off the remnants there and end them. Lots of outer assaults right now, but we need to make a lot of progress here. Cut down these smaller Prussian units. And gained a star. How nice. Boris gained another star, which he gains another retrainer. Lots of books going around, or a silk top hat. Repression. Command in all situations. That just adds to auto-resolve. Which is of course good. But also repression. You know what? We're doing a lot of auto-resolve, so let's just add to auto-resolve, shall we? Commander should be moving over here. He needs more specialists in this army though. Or at least he needs some artillery. And then he can bring this force up, where we'll directly transfer some of these, and the rest will be held in reserve. And these are firing at something we cannot even see. Right, so that's nice. And clearly they've got nothing going on up here. And even further up, there's nothing. So once I get past this one, it's open country almost, going through. And maybe this army should actually chase after this. And now, I should be able to... Can I bring... You know what? I can bring my ship around, can I not? And bombard the town. I can bring it around here and bombard. These guys have just the shitty crap ships. I won't be able to fire, but I will be able to bring this one up, which should bring this to an auto-resolve. And allow me to go ahead and possibly resurrect the French. We're losing troops, but not that many. I'm expecting like 500, only 100? Only 100 troops. That's nice. And the traitor Gordon gains a star. However, I'm not able to resurrect France. What we could do is we'll loot the place, make it very inhabitable, and that will hopefully spawn the French out of this province. And we're not even gonna stop, we're just gonna continue. And then once France spawns as a rebel force against us, then I'll go in and force them to become a vassal. Great. I don't know, it's kind of unnecessary to bring these many troops. Or this many agents here. Minus 31. They're gonna erupt into rebellion pretty darn soon. Hopefully this will work, otherwise I'd be kinda sad. I'll still be able to take this though. So that means that currently I've taken 3 provinces, which means that I'm only 4 away from victory. I think we'll find battle here, or more important battle would be against this force right here. Or no, the best fight would be against these, because that would be the bigger one. So let's look to move in and fight these guys over here. Also the naval battle, but I've done so many and I'm very unsure if I'll be able to actually break the American blockade there. I'm hoping I can though. Let's go ahead and end turn and see if I can't come to battle with these guys. The Prussians have moved in close and we are hoping for a battle here. I think they will stand to fight us, so that we won't be chasing them away as a and turning it into an auto-resolve, or an auto-resolve. At the same time, we have a rebellion starting in Oshima. Unfortunately, it seems as though it's Japanese troops, so it won't actually be France that is going to be resurrected here. Instead, it's a standard Japanese army that's coming in. I'm thinking I'm gonna still allow them to take it, just to make sure 100% that we can't get France back. It would be nice if we could, but as it stands right now, it doesn't look as though that's going to be the case. With that, let's go down here and have ourselves a battle. Let's move the supporting troops as close as we can, and then move our main force against their main force. Now, there's quite a lot of Prussians here, actually. But a lot of it is low tier infantry. There's not as many elite units as in other. They definitely seem to have an advantage, though. This is going to be quite a battle. Okay, so it's... oh, it can also be used as a drop-in battle. The Prussians do outnumber me, but they don't have that many elite troops. They just have tons of troops. And I do have the advantage of having a lot more artillery than the Prussians. And individually, each unit of mine has more troops. I'm gonna see if there's anyone online for a drop-in. Otherwise, I'll just go ahead and play this against the AI. And here is where we're going to fight. Not entirely sure where the Prussian forces are coming in, but we can clearly see where mine are coming in. And so we've got one coming in over here. It's going to back up that side, and we've got another force coming in about here. Which is good, because I'm hoping to kind of take this hill to offset the Prussian sort of attack through here. Set up my artillery, bombard, howitzer in the back, the shit tier infantry in the front, and some of the more elite-ish troops, like the Marines, the Alexandrovich infantry and grenadiers in the back, Cossacks on the left.
Prepare to attack, sir.
Ah, the Prussians start quite far away. That's good, because that gives me a lot of time to set up, and also it gives me a lot of time to bombard them with my cannons. It's gonna take a while just to organize all the reinforcement troops. Let's go ahead and concentrate all the Cossacks at the same location. Prussians moving in on that side. That's probably more important to move troops to deal with that as soon as possible. And then let's see if we can move some troops into the forest here. Reduce the amount of fire they can produce against us. Then this troop is going to move to take its place in the center. We've got another 3 artillery pieces. We'll situate them there for canister. And then the reinforcement, which I was going to send to the hill, is only 3 men strong. Or 3 units strong, so I'll send them over here. We already have colonial cavalry units coming in. Gonna form 2 squares. Ah, shit. My cavalry situated in front of the Prussian infantry got shot to pieces. That's not great. I still have 2 others, though. Which are gonna move over here. They're moving at great speed against my troops over here. Right, the enemy cavalry was sent off. Let's move into here. Let's gain ground on these Prussians, as I don't want residual shot to hit or stray fire hit my howitzers. There's a lot of them. They're outnumbering me, but they're all clumped together, so I'm hoping that's going to work out for me more than it's going to do for them. Oh, cavalry attacks over here. Need fire. Troops moving in to join over here. How about we switch to some shrapnel shot to really blast those enemies? Oh, they're really gunning for it, are they? They're charging in. They're not stopping. Same with the Prussians over here are going straight for our lines. I'm producing as much fire as I can, but it don't seem to be stopping these guys. And the lines over here are breaking at the same time as we got cavalry now charging in, attacking our flank position there. Lines here are holding somewhat, and the reinforcement troops are coming in. Looks like the enemy is going to take this hill. So I don't want to receive fire from that, so I'm going to back off a little bit. Okay, the Prussians are coming in. I want to wait, though, to hit them with the Cossacks. Like, right when it's going to hurt the most. I'm going to have to hit this one. Why is the center unit not firing? These guys are not doing too well. Ah, the angle of the lines there is not working, but that might just be as well. Because that means that we'll get loads of fire really close up on these guys. So I want to see them start breaking, kind of, before I send in the Cossacks. Okay, I don't think we can wait any longer. The unit over here is still holding. They broke through the flank of these units. These two will pull back, hold fire and then reselect. Cossacks pushing through with massive amounts of fire coming into the Prussians' back. I'm hoping to break all of this, which would be very nice. Continue to fight through there. What's going on? This line is holding stable. Advance slightly so you can actually set up those cannons. My mortar has yet to fire a single shot. And come on, break the stuff. Yes! They are breaking. Wonderful. We broke a massive amount of Prussian troops. And my cavalry is now just riding around, getting most of them. Okay, let's move off. Not trying to waste the cavalry unnecessarily. Let's try to cover this flank. Move these troops over there. And then I need to produce as much fire as possible. So we're just gonna do the kneel for now. Right, set up. And then I want to concentrate fire on a certain area. And then we've got mortar shots coming in, that's nice. So that looks good. Now we've got another group of Prussians coming in, but they're moving straight into all that fire. And as we can see, there's quite a bit of dead bodies here, so the Prussians probably not going to be able to break through. Firing a large amount of shots through here. These Prussian troops, of course, are not the elite ones, so they're not producing as deadly fire as other Prussian troops. Oh, there's quite a lot more Prussian troops coming in. Reinforcement in this region. I don't have much of a secondary line to call upon. And I don't think I'll be getting any more reinforcements. Let's aim for troops like here so we get more of a dispersion on the shots. Also aim for some of that thicker units. Okay, looks like the Prussians are all coming down the hill over there. So they're concentrating in this region. Push troops in there and then I can move these guys more to support here, and I'm gonna move these and more over here. Oh, there's basically double the troops, so everyone that attacked before with a similar amount coming at us again. Going pretty well here though. I think we can have the general come and support the troops in this region. We are receiving flank fire from the Hessian infantry up here. That's actually not good, so this unit will be pulled back. But this flank unit will stay. We need to continue the bombardment of this region. Hanoverian Guard unit, definitely need to hit those.
Sir, your general is under attack!
And inspire. Let's see, the front line over here is starting to thin out, but at the same time so is the Prussians. Heavy artillery fire has broken them down a lot. I want to concentrate all artillery actually on that Hessian Guard. Look at all the like actual extra flags and stuff. That's super like that. Oh, he is actually coming down from the hill. Send 2 units over to deal with him. Lots of fire going in on him now. The line here is thinning out. I have 2 units here that aren't doing anything. Attack in a flank position there. And Alexandrovich infantry will join forces over there. And then we'll set the Marines up over there. Actually keep them in reserve for the center. How are we breaking this unit so far? Kind of okay. Let's see if I can focus in there. Blast them that way. Okay, there's loads of them coming in again. Cossacks ready to smite them. Is the angle bad for these guys? It looks like it. Heavy shots coming in. They're all moving towards the center. Let's have them join in there more properly before we send in the Cossacks completely from the back. Send you up the side. They're concentrating all their troops trying to break through there. Not really seeing the same kind of break as last time. But I think once the Cossacks come in, we might be able to break these. We see some units breaking. There's such a concentration of troops there that the FPS is not looking too good. The Hessian Guards or Hanoverian Guards have been sent away. Focusing fire on that. Haven't been able to beat these guys yet. Lots of fire going in there. And you know what? Charge in. The front unit was had only 53 men left. Actually, units that have reasonable strength will be moved together into a flanking unit. And then I'll pull these guys back to form a new line over there. And then these will be pulled back over here. There's my general. Will be positioned on the hill to support. The reason why I want to do this is when I want to switch to canister against the enemy. And then hit with shrapnel. Continuously blasting this position to bits. Cossacks have rode through all of this. And they've bayonet stabbed everyone. Oh, you're, let's see. I'll be able to go up the flank here. Start to kill off the Prussians. There's not a lot of them left. They've been hit by a serious amount
Victory is assured, sir.
of artillery from our position over here. Oh, that kinda worked. Almost. Oh, they are breaking now, all of them.
This unit's retreating, broken. There's only a few units that are standing over here. Colonial, volunteer, and conscript. But with the amount of fire that we're sending their way, there's no way they're gonna be standing here for too long. There's one unit left, and it's gone. We are victorious. The Prussians, without their elite troops, were able to defeat them. There was a single unit actually standing to fight over here. A unit of colonial infantry. But there we have it. Very bloody battle, but I'd say it's probably quite more bloody for the Prussians than they are for me. But there we have it. Victory. Here we have the result of the battle. I deployed 5,899 troops. I almost lost exactly half of that. 2,998, which means that I have a remaining troop of 2,900. However, the Prussians actually outnumber us quite a bit, with 7,300 men being brought to the field, of which they lost almost 6,000, leaving only 1,500 Prussians left, so half of what I have left. One of the Cossack units was absolutely destroyed. One survived though, one of those initial ones that I forgot in the line of fire of the enemy. Otherwise, all other units survived. Highest killer goes to the Cossacks, no surprise. 600 and 500 kills. Then we got some infantry. I call them shit infantry, but clearly they're able to pull quite a punch here. Infantry tier 1, 455. Then we have... This seems like I've been thinking this one is the best one, the Valet system howitzer compared to the Napoleon gun. I guess because of its arc of fire, or maybe the projectile it's firing. Able to kill 348, which is pretty good, so it's not just able to bring down the enemy's morale, but it's actually able to bring them down as well. So quite good there. Still 12-pounder field guns. Not that useful, even though we're able to fire quite a bit. Mostly morale, breaking the morale by firing canister. Nice, and I also got a... it's always nice when you get this kind of battlefield markings of battles you actually fought compared to just outer assault. The Prussian force is broken down. Oh, I didn't even notice where... I was thinking actually, where is the general? He managed to escape with only himself and one bodyguard. I am able to follow this up, but the thing is, my force is kind of broken down. So I'm thinking we're just gonna recuperate and maybe just put ourselves in the way of the Prussians so they can't leave. And then I definitely need to kill this guy so he doesn't assassinate my general. Great. Great battle, I'd say. And even though I was unable to resurrect the French Empire, it looks as though it'd be quite easy to conquer the rest of this island, which means that I will be able to achieve victory pretty soon. I only need 4 more provinces. Looks like I'm gonna lose this one, but I mean, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 more provinces just here on this island. So I'll be able to achieve victory pretty soon, and we'll be moving over to Napoleon Total War 3 Russian campaigns. A lot of Russian stuff, and the battle series, the Russia-Turkish War battle series. There's a lot of Russian stuff going on. A lot of Eastern European stuff. And even that, before that, we had Serbia, so... A lot of Eastern European stuff. With that said, though, I think we're gonna end it right here. And I'll say as I always say, hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and hopefully I'll see you guys for the next one. Bye.
Sir, I fear your general is in mortal peril, sir.